From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 270 pounds, Mike Masters. Representing the team from Rhode Island, weighing in at 303 pounds, Sean Saturn.
We left everything we had behind. It's on the road, brothers, out and over. Nothing to lose, nothing but time. Are you sure you wanna take this road now? Are you certain that you're gonna win? Did they tell you that it could be over? Over and done before you begin. Everything you know and I'll prepare you. Nothing's gonna change if you resist. Everything you got, bring it on, we tell you. Nothing could compare to this.
Alright guys, welcome to the very final episode of Equilibrium. I am very happy to finally get this out there to you guys. I have completely redone everything in the stuff that I do. You can see the ring, you can see the arena, you can see how red it is. It's because it's the final war. You can basically compare this to Avengers Infinity War if you wish. It's the bad guys versus the good guys in a standard sort of, you know, war. However, this is sort of like the final war. So really, the title should be The Final War. We've literally just seen that Will is dead. He's in pieces on the floor. Garma has been using him. He's literally burst through his entire body, ripped him to shreds. You can imagine somewhat like a zombie apocalypse kind of death, where he's just completely shattered to pieces. I mean, you tell me how the hell he's going to come back from that, you know? That's my son-in-law, man. Let me be hopeful. We can co-op. Titan, he got ripped into pieces. He did. He got ripped into absolute pieces. That was Garma's mind. Liam, you want to try gluing him back together? I mean, you can try, but it's not going to work. He's in pieces. His heart is shattered into pieces. His body, his muscles, everything. Intestine is thrown. Everything is basically exploded. Now, you might be thinking, how the hell did Garma burst through him? Right. I'll go into a little bit of detail here and a little bit of insight, because obviously you guys might not be able to work out exactly how he did it. So, when Max or Samael in the last storyline got rid of Garma, basically Garma was sent to the Void, a black hole. Unfortunately, only his body was. His sort of essence, his spirit, managed to float around, and it was kind of like a poltergeist searching for a host. He found Will and thought, Will is big, he's strong, he's heavy, I'm going to use him. So the essence went into him, his mind took control of Will, so that's why Will was masked, because he was meant to be hidden. Obviously, I accidentally spoiled that, and it was meant to be revealed in this. But basically, Garm's mind took over Will's mind. He was waiting for the right time to gather his strength and gather all the essence. He was basically growing inside Will. I guess if you know, in a very, very strange, warped sense, Will was kind of pregnant. Even though he wasn't, but he kind of was. Will was kind of carrying Garma. Garma was kind of growing. And when he was strong enough, he burst through Will. Will's now laying on the floor. And that is where we're at right now. Jigsaw's have never been my speciality. Garma did some Ant-Man type shit. Yeah, he did. Garma really killed his nephew, bro. He fucking exploded his nephew. At least I think it's his nephew. It's his brother's son. If you think about it, Garma is not Max. Max is not Samael. They are three different people. Garma is just the pure embodiment of evil. Yo, the spear puts down Mike. Will Saturn put Mike down? I will cover what I was saying in a second. But Saturn almost got the three there. Like I said, I want you to try and guess the opponents for the bad guys as well. I really, really want you to try and think. But yeah, Garma, Max and Samael completely split. Samael is up in heaven. Garma, well, we already know about Garma. And Max is fully human. So, yeah. Garma's a painful birth for Will. It is. Oh, we completely missed that. How about we send Garma to the naughty corner? Do you know what we need to do? We need to get rid of Garma once and for all. That is something we need to do. Now, the fact that Max is not here, or should I say Dakota's not here, to literally witness this entirety, is bit of a shock, bit of a shame, a little bit upsetting to be honest, but it will be what it will be. By the way, guys, do you like what I've done with the arena? Like I said, I went for a whole different approach for this whole final war vibe. Obviously, the symbols that you see in the arena all represent the devil or the demon or whatever you want to call him. Jack's now is not the time for jokes. It exploded Will into pieces, man. Garma's soul should be extracted. Like I said, the good guys win. Then Garma dies forever. There's no Garma anymore. 100% gone. If the bad guys win, Garma stays. And bear in mind, Garma is one of the cornerstones, one of the foundations, if you will, of the entire shows. So who's going to win? Will the bad guys win or will the good guys win? There's one, there's two, and... Saturn close. Saturn very close. Too Garma-fied, it's shite. Seriously though, it's actually good. Very unique style. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yo, what if Mike beats Saturn here though? That is one up for the bad guys. Again, you just got to think. You got to, like, at the end of the day, I did not control any form of outcome at all. I really didn't. I had to go with whatever the hell happened. So basically, obviously, I've recorded this and whatnot. So if it turned out that the bad guys won more, I had to keep Garma. If the good guys won, I had to do some kind of form of storyline as to how Garma basically dies. So I didn't really control this. So yeah. It wasn't the storyline of, oh, the good guys must win, or, oh no, the bad guys must win, we must keep Garma. It was a simple case of whatever the fuck happens, happens. Beautiful. Now that's the second time he's literally hit that, and it is shades of Connor there. There's one, there's two. That is one for the bad guys, let's go. Sorry, I meant good guys. Good guys, not bad guys. One for the good guys. Also, Titan is meant to give that extreme red vibe off it. I mean, it is pretty much the final war to do with Garma and everything. Is the devil and needs to be hellish and stuff. Don't worry, the arenas won't look like this in the future. It just needed to be something different for this one.
Here is your winner, Sean Saturn.
Everything you know, not prepare you. Nothing's gonna change if you resist. Everything you got, bring it on, we tell you. Nothing can compare to this.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 256 pounds, Simon Holt Gates.
you know how I keep it. If my coach has said it, then y'all best believe it. We have been training, no need to explain it to me. This ain't entertainment, taking a fight, that's always sacred. My family is watching, they're up there in heaven. I must bring them honor when there's no exception. They see me defeated, they see me depleted. Choked out, ain't breathing and crying and bleeding. I still got belief, so there ain't no retreating. Been beaten and battered, been withered and tattered. The bones have been shattered, it don't even matter. I just keep going, I just keep throwing. Punches is coming and I just keep rolling. I was real little when my mama said to me, be a real man, have some integrity, go and work harder, don't be like your father. Excuses are useless.
Okay guys, Alika is back after almost a full entire year of being out. We don't really know where he went. Liam might have a little bit of insight. Maybe he was injured, maybe he went back to the training board. I do not know where he went. However, I do know that Alika and Aerith, which Aerith is Cypher's sister, Alika and Aerith are married. Okay? Which means these two are brother-in-laws. So this was a perfect return debut for Alika, knowing full well his brother-in-law has been turned by the falsified Roy, I guess. I don't know what you want to call him, like a demon. It was ultimately down to Garma, and Alika had to return. He had to put a stop to this. I mean, Christian would have been a nice choice facing his son. Shane would have also been a nice choice, you know, but I do feel Alika was the perfect choice, if you really want to say that, for Cypher. I just really seriously do. They're practically the same height. They have almost the same strength. If anything, Cypher's going to be naturally a little bit stronger, even though he doesn't look like it, because Cypher does have that Archangel blood in him due to Christian. He's not full Archangel like you know, Genesis is, but he does have that blood in him, so he's a little bit naturally stronger. If you really think about it, Cypher is a little bit like Jin Kazama from Tekken, if you really think about it. It's the best way to say it. Come on, he got to win now. I say he took a job at Greg's. Hey, no, seriously though, Liam. What is the storyline? Where's Alika been for the past year? Was he training? Did he have a more important mission? Was he injured? What was going on? Because he does look a little bit different too. Honestly, don't know what he was doing. He just wasn't here. I mean, you need to think of something, man. You need to fill in that gap, you know what I mean? It's not just, oh, I didn't create him. We hate going with that shit. He needs some form of storyline. Where has he been? What has he been doing? Think of something unique. What has he been doing? Or is Jack right? Maybe he was working at Greg's. You know? Alika serving behind Greg's till. I imagine he'll be really rusty though from time off. I mean, he might not be. Or he might be. We'll see. We'll see. Your predictions for this? Cypher or Alika? It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Like, the Alika of old, he was a little bit more built. He has lost a little bit of weight. He seems a little bit more slender, a little bit more quicker maybe on his feet. But, oh man, honestly, I looked forward to Alika's return. But yes, I do agree with what Titan said about the red, but the red does signify the whole, you know, devil thing, and that is what it's about, stopping the devil. So this is kind of like the devil's playground, if you want to really say that. Been training with Greg's workers to make the perfect sausage roll. Hey. If this was Alika of old, I'd tell him 100% here to... I'll take it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. But, you know, like I said, you need to think of a little bit of storyline. You need to fill in the gap. Where has he been? I have a little bit of an idea, if you will. Oh, shit, there's an armbar going on here. I've got a little bit of an idea for him, if you really want me to let you know. This will be harder for him. Yeah, this will be harder for him. Oh, springboard, beautiful. Yeah, tell me. I think Alika and Aerith had a child. And instead of Aerith being the one who was a stay-at-home mum, I think Alika did that job. I think he was a stay-at-home dad. He kind of put his attention and focus on being a dad. And let Aerith do her thing, knowing full well Aerith is quite a big staple point, a big name in the shows. So maybe him being, you know, why the fuck was he trying to go for referee? Him being a stay-at-home dad whilst Aerith went to work, basically. I like that idea. But again, it can tell it to you. Oh my good God! Oh, straight in the temple, man. That was a friggin' shot and a half in the temple there. 1-2, surely not. 1-1, guys.
following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 261 pounds, the $8 million champion, Murphy Black. Weighing in at 495 pounds, Sal E.
Guys, so now you know Murphy's opponent here. I'd argue you don't necessarily need Savitar to deal with Murphy, but it's whatever gets the job done. I completely disagree with that statement right there, and I'll tell you exactly why. Think back to the storyline. Think long and hard between the whole storyline of when Murphy first came into it, and he was this destructive motherfucker who literally could not be put down. Remember how he came to be. He came to be when Shane was resurrected. This were about 2 years ago almost. And it took Garma. Well, I mean, yeah, it did. It took Garma, Prometheus, and it took Fenrir. I think it was. Those three. And out of that came Murphy. Murphy has Garma's blood. He has Prometheus's blood. And he has Fenrir's blood, aka he has Max's blood, he has Shane's blood, and he has Christian's blood in him. That makes him a fucking beast. The only person literally who could go against him is Shane and Christian combining together to create a Savitar. However, this Savitar is quite a little bit weaker than the one that we saw in the past. The reason being is because Garma is the missing link there. It took the three of them to form the ultimate Savitar. Garma isn't present for obvious reasons, and Murphy has all three of those King's blood still in him, so naturally Murphy is stronger than Savitar. However, I guarantee you could not genuinely pick somebody who would be more fitting than Savitar. Think of someone, genuinely, naturally, think of someone who genuinely could put Murphy away. Murphy is much different than how he was as Blackheart, not the same animal. I mean, we really don't know that right now, though, do we? We really don't know that, what he's capable of as he's under the spell, so to speak. I mean, look at this shit right here. He's going to try and choke out Saboteur. I mean, imagine if he actually did choke out Saboteur. Saboteur is consisting of Shane and Christian in there. Azrael, if we go by statistics. I mean, you're not wrong. That would be a very good choice. However, Azrael would not really ultimately be fitting for the match against Murphy. This is kind of like a storyline renewal. Holy shit, just like that.
I'll show 'em, get ready to run. Nothing you can do, see me pushing through. Oh, oh. So take your best shot. So take your best shot. Your best shot. So take your best shot. Your best shot. So take your best shot. I give it everything I've got. It's in my blood and every drop. I was built like a machine. I'm a force you've never seen.
Actually, no, Liam. She's been gone longer because she was a cut I unfortunately had to make at the time. By the way, I've really sort of reanimated her, redone her, completely changed her, and I've made her a little bit bigger and stuff. Not the small Sable that we're used to coming out with her swords and stuff. She's more built now. But she has been gone. I mean, it's not been 2 years, but it's been about a year and a half at the very least. She's been gone for a long time. Now, you could argue Silver Sable against Tasty. Why? But if you really think about it, Silver Sable is an original, and Tasty is representing Garma, who technically is also an original. It made sense to me personally for Silver Sable to go against her. But at the same time, I did like Jack's idea, and it was someone that I didn't think of. Eve would have been a nice shout. But maybe Eve didn't really know where to put herself with this storyline. She really didn't maybe want to get involved because she'd just been through so much shit. So, in my personal opinion, Sable made the best amount of sense. Bear in mind that Silver Sable used to be married to Adam Daniels. Obviously, we know Scar is with him now. But, yeah, she used to be married to Adam. So, yeah. Anyways, there's one. Please don't make it a quick result. I can't believe the bad guys are in charge right now. They're actually leading the war. Garma must be lapping it up. Speaking of, is everybody ready for Garma to make his appearance? As that's going to be huge. Oh, Silver Sable going in here. Look at her cranking on the neck. Oh my god, that's a beautiful takedown. She's really trying to get rid of Tasty here. Here we go. She's squeezing the life out of her. Come on, come on, come on. Tap out, Tasty. Come on now. I don't want him to appear. I don't think any of us does. I'm ready to boo him. That's the one. That's the one. Tasty managing to get out of that. Like I said, Sable's a little bit stronger than she was before. Suplex, massive one, beautiful. Still not finished there yet. Second suplex, still not finished there yet. Third suplex, man. She is really bringing it to Tasty right now. This is nice to see. Going up to the middle rope. Tasty in a hell of a lot of trouble. She's waking her up as well. Sable's looking great right now, man. She's looking... Ooh, apart from that nasty little dodge right there. But she's looking great, man, for her return debut. We're all hoping and praying that Sable can pull this off. But there's a... I was going to say 2 count, but it wasn't a 2 count. Yo, watch out for her. Oh, my God, that was a beautiful landing. That was perfectly timed. Tasty is someone that you don't take lightly, man. Like, from what I've seen of her and from what I think you guys have seen of her, I think she's proven to be quite dominant, to be honest. Oh, the Eclipse finisher. That is the finisher of Tasty. Please, no. 1, 2, come on. Leave one to the bad guys, man.
weighing in at 218 pounds, AJ.
Tony Montana, full body armor.
Alright guys, I have been teasing Cicada for some time. For at the very least 4 last pay-per-views. We're probably talking 5 actually. I have been teasing Cicada. Nobody really knew who he was, but you saw last week, well not last week, the week before, that Shane was, he had a tattoo on him and it literally said Cicada, so we could assume that it was Shane's son. However, a little bit more information about Cicada. Cicada is Shane's very first child, not AJ. Cicada came before him. Cicada is the oldest brother. He's the oldest one. He's the first child of Shane. So it makes it very interesting. These are pure blood brothers. Cicada has seen what's going on. This is his debut. Never been in the shows before, ever. This is his first ever debut. Sure, Cicada isn't going to lose. Do you like the design of Cicada, by the way? I spent some serious time. I wanted to make him look a little bit older, not young. I wanted to give him a hell of a lot of Shane's attributes in the face. And the thing about Cicada opposed to AJ, AJ is more like his mother. He's a little bit withdrawn. He's a little bit... he can't really pull the trigger, you know. Cicada is completely different. Cicada is more like Oliver. He's got basically Oliver's mentality of being able to pull the trigger, but Cicada is highly respectful too. So he's also a little bit like Shane as well. He's got the respect of Shane. He's got the pulling the trigger of Oliver. He's a very dangerous man. We're going to find out if he is able to stop his brother. Thank you very much, brother. I do. It's awesome. Thank you. He's trying to make his brother tap out here. Titan, you said is Cicada on the bad side? No, he's on the good side. He's representing the good side. AJ was turned. Don't forget. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate the love and support about Cicada. Like, I had the name in my head. I had the name. I just didn't have a design at all. I literally thought, what could I possibly do with Cicada? And I thought, first of all, I need to make him different. Boom! Straight flattens him all the way over. I need to make him different from AJ and Maze. I need to make him completely different, but I need to keep him showing the signs of Shane in there. But I also wanted the Apex Dungeon style in him too. So that's why I put the ruthlessness in him, but also the respectfulness in him. There's one. There's two. Green mist by the way in, straight puts AJ down. That's how dangerous Cicada is. Looking forward to many more of his matches in the future.
15, been in your 6, we taking trips to Morocco, just to tan, we smoke weed in restaurants in Amsterdam. I was worth 100 grams, now I'm worth a cool million. I put money on your hairline, your dime, and your
Drama started gripping my Buretti, sipping on Moretti, million crazy. If you think I'ma let up, I told you I'm a drama setter. I'll be the first to say it, homie, you can bet it. Just don't get in the way of my cheddar, man, cause I'm a drama setter. I don't go looking for no trouble, but somehow the trouble always finds me. Don't make me happy in the trauma center with your mama crying, cause the only son is
Here is your winner,
jail is home, Opie's guerrilla unit, fuck affiliation. We are one, it is senseless for you to prevent this. The 40 cal put you up under some photosynthesis at any given instant.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Zurich, Switzerland, weighing in at 267 pounds, Zephyr.
I'd say he's a king in his own right, to be honest. He is Seven's father. You talk about Seven being godly and overly powerful and everything else, but we're talking about his father here. Kronos has not been seen in about a year and a half too. It's been a long while. But this new attire, I'm telling you, I personally prefer this new attire. He seems more like an actual king now. And I do strongly feel that he could put his son down here. Kronos is someone that doesn't hold back, no matter if it's his son or not. I mean, look at this stuff right here. He's just beating down his own son's chest, man. Very, very nice. Do you know somebody who might be able to step up to Garma? I've actually just thought about it. Kronos would be a nice shout to step up towards Garma, to be honest. Seven bringing it back to his dad. Oh, that kick was beautifully placed, man. Look at Seven. He's quick, man. He's quick. You've got to watch out for him. Now, I know if this was a genuine 1v1 situation and there was no bad guy and it was simply just a father versus son, I guarantee that Liam would be going for Seven to win this. I personally would be going for Kronos to win this, and I think Titan would be on my side too. I don't know where Jack would be, but definitely me and Titan would be on the same page with wanting Kronos to win. Kronos versus KT would be nice one day. KT? Oh, King Titan, of course. Yeah, no, actually would be a nice match. Although, bear in mind that you are a fair bit smaller than him. But yeah, Kronos made the most sense. Now, this is where Liam will probably hate me. Okay, this is where Liam will probably hate me for the things that I've got to say right now. I was considering bringing somebody else back instead of Kronos. I think I know exactly who. I think Liam will guess exactly who that is. But I just couldn't do it to myself. Yeah, Liam. Yeah, I was close. I was close. But Kronos, in my personal opinion, made the most sense. Pug betrayed KH2A ultimately, and that was a difficult fine line of not bringing him back. You know, and it wasn't. Oh my god! Yo, look at this move! How powerful as fuck move, dude. That was the reason why I struggled to bring him back. Now, forget about that, don't tie Pug's character to the person. I know, but it's kind of difficult, but Kronos did make the most sense. Kronos was a beast, and I feel... Oh my god! That was a fucking powerful move. 1, 2... And Seven survives. My god. Pug at the back end of 20 was cool as fuck. No, I completely agree with you. And I still might have plans to bring him back. If 23 allows more than 100 roster slots, then I will consider it. But he will probably need a new character development. Maybe not really exactly a new attire, but he will need a new character development. But yeah, we don't really have many beasts in the show right now. We really actually don't, if you really think about it. We have a hell of a lot of smaller guys, and I mean a lot of smaller guys. So it did make a little bit more sense to me to bring Kronos back. Kronos was one of those guys, when he walks the ring, you kind of feel threatened. He's one of those superstars that you genuinely feel terrified of. He was perfectly fine under my tutelage. He felt like a threat thanks to me at the end. Again, I could bring him back if it lets me more than 100 slots. Then I will ask you to go to the drawing board and bring him to me. But again, there's going to be a hell of a lot of work to be done, Liam, and you might have to calm down on that perfection standards, you know, and just kind of try and pump them out and work on them if and when you can, you know. So if you got say for example Pug to the show, at least he's there, and then you could genuinely go back to designing him more, if you will, and that could work. Just getting the superstar in the show to begin with is what we tried to achieve, you know. There's 1, there's 2, and that is 4-2.
Enough! Fuck you!
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Michigan, Shawn Mars.
Raise your fist for a new creator, queen of life, a supreme dictator. Obey the queen, obey the queen. Raise your fist for a new creator, queen of life, a supreme dictator. Obey the queen, obey the queen. Fuck!
From Los Angeles, California, Noah Daniel.
Guys, this match means a lot more than simply good versus bad. The main reason being is because Nova is married to Will, or was married to Will, and she's just had to see her husband being ripped apart and knowing exactly what the fuck has just happened regarding everything. And now she has stepped up, she's had enough. She's going to make sure Scarlett goes down. Because she's Baron Corbin, you know, the darkness, the thunder, innit? The storm. I mean, to be fair, Nova kind of goes with storm, you know, the word storm. So, yeah, the storm could represent the blue. There's the 1. There's the 2. Thank fuck that Nova survived. She had to see it, God making it even worse, Shane. She had to see it, yeah, she had to see it. I mean, she wasn't like with Will, you know what I mean? Because that'd have been fucking weird. Like, obviously Will was was zoned off from her because that wasn't Will, it was Garma. It was just using Will's body. So obviously, for some time, she hasn't really seen much of Will. But I mean, you know what I mean? She probably did see it somehow, you know. But anyways, she stepped up. Think of someone that would have been more fitting to go against Scarlett. I guarantee you can't think of anybody better. There's 2. Nova was the perfect person to choose out of all the women. I was going to have her face tasty, but I thought her going against Scarlett made a little bit more sense. So, yeah. Anyways, Nova's doing really well. Kamagoy! Is that a 3? Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Get the 3. 1, 2, not the 3. Scarlett survives a Kamagoy. Is Nova bringing weapons? Indeed she is. Let's go. She's not holding back. She's pissed off. She's bringing the chair. Scarlett stops the chair. Nova denies her once again. Locks her up this time. And down on the chair as well. She literally fired her straight down. And she's looking for the finisher. Come on, Nova. Capitalize on this. End this. Oh, beautiful. Knee to face. Slam down. Come on, call it 3. Let it be over already. Referee, call it. 1, 2. Just like that. She avenged her husband.
contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Extreme Champion, A-Ball!
Okay, I get it, I'm an F.O. and freak of nature, but the pen is gonna heat the paper. Was a problem in an incubator. Mama, dad was the creature maker. I never need the shaker, the beast will take word the teacher later. Now you're the beast awakener. I don't think the streets are safer. My misery seeping through my delivery. Bitter we givers and they
And
keep
his
my
opponent
fingers. Don't try to
from the
nigger me.
Garden of Eden, weighing in at 260 pounds,
Black diamonds all around, calling all the down definite. You saw the clown and now stepping with that tall amount of big tech and shit. Oh, 3 times my people, they know when that defines. What the people are loving in that T9. He rhyme and make a beeline. They bout to hate, made out the grave. They mouth to break if they don't pay off the cake. Stay on my face, you don't want me to lay out the fake. Flip the ticket, play down relayed. That I'm incredible straight out the gate.
We are the darkness, but we're leaving. We are the gods that are deceiving. We are the painters of blind faith. We are the children of your rivals, holding guns while reading Bibles. Go ahead and seal your face.
You see the face of Eva on Technina, evil brain angel heart. I remain in the dark and anointed. With holy they console me when they know we sing God holding me.
Alright guys, brother versus brother. I just want to say that Kane was an extremely good shout, and I like the fact that he was on the right wavelength, but nobody guessed Seth, which was very surprising. Now, I could have gone Kane, but I would have felt that it was an extremely unfair match, because we all expected for Kane to literally just fucking run through his brother. Seth being the smaller of the brothers, it made more sense with him being new as well. He's a fairly good guy. He didn't really need to stay out of the loop. I feel it was quite imperative, it was quite important for him to be included. But it all depends if he can beat his brother Abel. Now, bear in mind that Kane was the first murderer that ever existed on Earth. So in a lot of ways it would have made so much sense. However, there is technically a reason why I didn't choose Kane. This was the reason. You guys might have your own theories, but this was the reason I did not choose Kane. Kane was the first murderer that ever existed. Right now, Abel is on the bad side, okay? Which means, if anything, Kane would approve of seeing his brother within the darkness. Seth, however, is more like his father, Adam. And Adam is, well, he's a king, he's a saviour. If anyone was to be chosen to be prince out of the 3 brothers, it would be Seth. Seth is the technical prince. So that is the reason why I decided not to choose Kane, because Kane wouldn't have really made much sense that there being darkness versus darkness in a sense. Kane isn't really bad, but all like I said, he was the first murderer, so he is technically evil. But Seth is a pure guy. He's never killed, you know? So we need Seth to win. Ultimately, we need Seth to win. He's gearing up for his signature. Beautiful. Beautiful move, man. I think he's just confirmed that he's got him here. Maybe taking a little bit too much time to taunt, though. Bending the arm All the way back. Oh, ramming it backwards too. He just needs the finisher. That's all he needs, the finisher. But Abel retaliating. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I think this is a signature. Oh, pile driver signature. Straight on top of his head. Garma's definitely going to approve of that one as it's one of Garma's moves. There's one, there's two. Seth kicks out. Seth kicks out. Oh boy. Abel going for a weapon. I do not blame him. It is technically his kind of thing to do right now. Kendo sticking hand Seth back up to his feet. Nice deflection. Yeah, but he's going to try and take him over to the corner here. Snake Eyes. Didn't bust him open with that, but he's going for a pin straight off the bat anyways. There's one count kick out, man. Seth is fired up. Watch out for Abel! That was a very, very quick maneuver. That was very quick. Seth trying to find his feet again. Abel still on that attack. Big boot to the face. Seth middle of the ring. Turns him round as well. Looks for a submission. Cranking on that neck. Please don't tap, Seth. It's going to kill, but don't tap out. Come on, survive this. Just survive it. Seth, prove you're a bloody prince and fight. Exactly what I mean, he is. He didn't tap out at least. That is something in itself. Not tapping out to an extremely bad submission. There's two. And still is fighting. Resilient. That's the key word right here for Seth, is resilient. Nice. Come on, Seth. No! That missed! Oh my god! He ran straight into a flying back fist right there. I thought it was all over there. I thought he made a grave mistake there. Going for a weapon himself. This will turn into a serious fight, man. Abel bringing it back to Seth again and planting him down. Abel walking all the way around, looking for that kendo stick. He really, really wants to hit Seth with it, and I think he's going to get him with the shot, but he dodges it once again. He dodged another shot. Abel's going to get frustrated with the fact that he keeps him missing. Oh! He actually got rid of it again. Yeah, Seth is super resilient here. He's very smart. He's got a lot of ring awareness. I do like that about him. Abel back in control though. This might be a bit of a longer fight, you know. Abel's looking very confident and he's looking very dominant right now. Seth back in severe trouble. Thrown all the way around. He's still not managed to get that shot with the kendo though. Did you notice how Seth literally rolled that kendo away with his foot though? He literally rolled that away. Again, ring awareness. Trying to make sure that Abel cannot get a hold of weapons. Straight into the stairs, man. I'm not liking this. I ain't liking this too, to be quite honest. Again, did you see the deflection? Abel went for a sledgehammer and Seth still managed to get rid of the weapon. Abel can't get a shot at all with the weapon. He physically can't. He just simply can't. He's tried and he's tried again, and Seth every single time manages to stop him. Huge knee though. Seth's bleeding. Surely not from this. There's one. There's two. Kick out again. Seth showing resilience again. Turning him. Oh my good god. No, 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 no. Oh no. All the way around. No. Massive driving knee to the face. Here we go. Please no. There's one. There's two. And shit.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Wolverhampton, England. Weighing in at 228 pounds, Roy Harper.
Captain Lance,
Harper.
I'm not sure what you...
Look, I seen you wearing a red hoodie. I seen you shooting arrows at people. You think I don't recognize you with a little extra leather and lace?
Not a lot of people worked it out, to be honest. Liam was on the right tracks of the whole shadow mirror thing about it being Roy, and yes, Liam, you was correct. This blonde Roy is the official Roy. He was sent into the future by Garma. He didn't really know exactly what had happened, but he was sent into the future. He knew he had to prepare for an ultimate war. He knew he had to prepare for this moment right here. That's all he knew. He met up with the future Shane. Obviously, we know Shane to be the Green Arrow, and he was training with him. He is still known as the Red Arrow, but he is more pure now. He's more focused. This other Roy that we've had for the last amount of, I think it's like maybe five, 6 pay-per-views, the fake Roy, he's just a created minion. He is nothing. He's literally nothing to anyone. The real Roy is the blonde Roy. He's finally back. So yes, Liam, technical mirror image. You was correct from the beginning. And you was the only one that was saying Roy. Anyways, he needs this more than anything. He needs to prove why his return makes so much sense. You're too good at this, you are. Oh my god! I tell you what though, the heel Roy, he's working the Roy. By the way, he's not called the future Roy. This is the Roy. He's not got older. He's the same age as when he left. Well, I mean, maybe a couple of weeks, months, whatever you want to call it, older. But he is not the official future Roy. The future Roy would have obviously been there, but he never ran into Future Roy. So he's called Future Roy just to kind of clear things up, but obviously moving forward he is known as Roy. Okay. So Roy did some time traveling. In essence, Garma basically pushed him to the future, and therefore he wasn't really aware of what happened. He didn't know how he got there. All he worked out was he wasn't in his correct timeline, and he knew that something heavy was about to go down. And like I said, he managed to find future Shane, train with him, and yeah, now he's back. I'll check on him. Perfection. So, do you know what we're going to call this? We're going to call the blonde guy Roy, because he is. We're going to call the other guy the imposter, okay? We're not going to call him Roy. We're just simply going to say Roy is in control right now. He's looking very, very strong. There's one. Come on, lad. There's two. Come on. Just like that. Roy is back.
Rest in peace, DMX. Yes. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Preach. And every tongue that rises against me in judgment thou shalt condemn. Lord, give me a sign. For this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. Preach. And the righteousness is of me, said the Lord. Preach. Amen.
And his opponent from
Lord, give me a
Hall of
sign.
Fame City, Ohio,
since the last time
weighing
we
in
talked,
at 332 pounds.
I feel like I'm alone. I'm a big boy now, but I'm still not grown. And I'm still going through it. The pain and the hurt. Soaking up trouble like rain in the dirt. And I know only I can stop the rain with just a
Let it go. You're not good enough. Are you? You're too weak. You're not made for this. You know what? Go fuck yourself.
flundi heni orvidi gal anveriasil Pride of line ranun Munagri Bodil Vigodu
Menace and methods label me a lethal weapon, making niggas die reckless and breathless. Imperfections can you picture my specific plan? To be the man in this wicked land, underhanded hits a plan. Scams are plotted over grams of rocks. Undercover agents die by the random shot. We all die in the end, so revenge we swole. I was all about my ends, fuck friends and foes. Me, a born leader, never lead a block without my heater. Got me a dog and named him my bitch nigga eater. What could they do to me, a little brat? Shit, them niggas that shot me is still terrified I get they ass. How can I show you how I feel inside? We outlaws, motherfuckers can't kill my pride. Niggas talk a lot of shit, but that's after I'm gone, cause they fear me in the physical.
It's fucking game over for Max right now. Sorry, I mean, for Garma right now. However, aren't we 2 points behind here, if not more? No, 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 no. This match right here decides it. We're even. Even. This match decides it. Raul's got to do it. Raul's looking way different as well. New fresh haircut. Trained harder. Is leaner. Is faster. He's still as strong. He literally... Yeah, we're even. We're even. We're square. I worked it out. We're all square. We're all square. When I did all this, it was literally about this. Raul is doing this for his son. He's doing this for the good guys. Now, this is where... This is the biggest shocker of them all. I don't think anyone's pulled up on this. These two aren't brothers. Just putting that straight out there. They're not brothers. They used to be brothers. How? Because Max was a part of Garma, but they separated, obviously. That only makes Max and Raul brothers now, not Garma and Raul. Raul is the true beast of the show. We've always known this. We've always known this. No, 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 Jack. No, no. But yeah, he's the true beast. Now, if anyone can do this, Raul can do this. Look at this shit. He's not messing around in this match, man. He's got so much aggression, so much honor to do here. He's angry as hell because of exactly what Garma did to his son. He's fired up, man. I love this version of Raul, man. But here's the thing about Raul. When he first debuted, he was a bad guy. He was a full-blown heel. Equilibrium is all about balance. It is all about putting your differences aside to, I mean, look at the beginning. Look at the intro. It's been staring you straight in the face in the intro. It literally has said, forces join together to defeat a common evil. The evil being Garma. Raul is no longer heel. He put that difference aside. He put that shit aside. He's face right now. I don't know what that means for his future, but right now, that's all that matters. But Garma brings that weapon, man. Raul needs to find a way. He needs to find a way through this. He is literally the only person I could genuinely think of to be able to take on Garma. There is nobody else. There is nobody else that could take down Garma. You could say Samael. But, I mean, Samael tried and he thought he got rid of him, but he didn't. I mean, if you really think about it, Samael cannot obviously pull the trigger, but Raul can. Raul can pull the trigger. I've never been for Raul more. Exactly, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's to bring it full circle. It's to make you love Raul. It's to make you hope and pray that he defeats his opposing beast. It's beast versus beast. This is like a Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns match right here. If you really think about it, beast versus beast. This is like a Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley kind of thing. Which this low-key turned into a handicap match, Raul and Samael versus Garma. I mean, that would be very nice, but the 1v1 situation, it had to be Raul. I knew from episode 1, well, before episode 1 started, who was going to be facing Garma in the very final match in episode 7. Also, you might think Equilibrium's been a very short show, as in like, you know, only 7 episodes. There's a reason for that. It was a very small, very, very tiny, small little subtle thing of deliberately doing 7 episodes because of Final Fantasy VII. It was a small little way for me to honor Christian. It was a little thing of that. So that's why there's only 7 episodes. You guys wouldn't have got that, and I understand that, but that's just something that I wanted to do. I wanted to make it 7 episodes plus Equilibrium. The oh my god, the balance between good and evil needed to happen. It needed to happen. And it needed to happen within a fairly short story. We didn't really need a long story. We know who everyone is at this point. We know what the fuck's going on. It was simply get to the point, build it up, hype it up, you know, get the people turned who needed to be turned, make people love or hate what the fuck were going on, and then literally call it for the final match right here. That was beautiful, by the way. I just thought you were going for a shorter show this time. No. It was the 7th. It was the 7th. I mean, I could have gone for 28 episodes, but 28 episodes is a very long, especially because I don't obviously do every week pay-per-views anymore. I only do it twice a month. So we'll probably be going all year for that one. Now then, there is a huge storyline coming up. Liam is very well aware of it. Nobody else is really aware of it, and I don't plan on telling anyone. But after this story is complete, there is a really cool, in my opinion, very cool storyline coming up. It is going to be a very long storyline too. It's not going to be a short one. So look forward to that. There's 1, there's 2. 2 count kick out right there. Raul's looking very strong right now. Liam, tell me I load you with Chinese. Like I said, very huge storyline coming up. Yo, choke him out, please. This would be a perfect way to end it. This would be a perfect way to end it. Garma literally getting defeated right here by a submission. Look at the way that he's staring into his eyes and saying, you killed my son. I'm going to make sure that you suffer. How long are we talking? A long storyline. I mean, probably the potentially longest storyline we've probably ever had. Tempting chat, but I don't know, man. Sworn to confidentiality. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Like I said, probably, arguably, the longest storyline we've had. And it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be full of cool moments. And I have been inspired, and I think Liam has been inspired by true events, true things that have, yo, that was beautifully planted. He returned the favour there. By true things that's going off in the wrestling world right now. That's all I'm saying. Heavily inspired. Garma finally makes it. He's seen it's Raul versus Garma. Dude, you have missed so goddamn much. So much. But this is the final battle between these two. Garma, I would strongly recommend you find an hour and a half to yourself and literally rewind, because this pay-per-view has been probably one of the best created ones by myself. I'm not going to lie. Probably one of the longest, one of the best pay-per-views. Anyways, I think it just broke Garma's spine. There's 2. Come on, lads. Fucking over.
Making niggas die, witnessing breathless imperfections. Can you picture my specific plan? To be the man in this wicked land, underhanded hits a plan. Scams are plotted over grams of rocks. Undercover agents die by the random shot. We all die in the end, so revenge be swole. I was all about my ends, fuck friends and foes. Me, a born leader, never lead a block without my heater. Got me a dog and named him my bitch nigga eater. What could they do to me, a little brat? Shit, them niggas that shot me is still terrified I'll get their ass. How can I show you how I feel inside? We outlaws, motherfuckers can't kill my pride. Niggas talk a lot of shit, but that's after I'm gone. Cause they fear me in the physical form. Let them be known of troublesome.
Fundi, Penny, Orbidi, Gal
Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the love and support. Yes, this storyline is complete. Garma's going to rewind and watch the entirety. But yes, Will is saved thanks to the Archangels. It was the only thing that made sense. Adding a little part about Adam Daniels shedding a tear in what seemed forever, because it literally had been forever. He's this ruthless motherfucker. But he even shed a tear when it all happened. Max putting his hand on his shoulder just is very symbolic. I turned it into a very sort of religious ending, I guess, if you really want to call it that. It just made a lot of sense to me, personally. So that's the angle that I wanted to go. Obviously, Max coming out to face Garma, everyone was like, oh shit, okay, yeah, this makes sense. And then him getting trapped in the cage, and then fucking Raul coming out, you know, the true beast. There is no one in the entire roster, and I've said this for fucking years, there's no one that can beat Raul. Raul is your top. Raul is your S+ tier. He's up there. He's the strongest. You just can't take him down. Azrael is lower than him. He isn't gonna get there. We gotta find Max. What do you mean we gotta find Max? Max is someone we don't know. I'm a little bit confused. Max is still here. Max walked up to his brother. The cage disappeared. He was free. He walked up to his brother, put his hand on his shoulder when Adam was confused, when everybody else was confused, Nova was confused. And the Archangels created the live stream. If you don't know what the live stream is, you will literally need to think about one thing. Again, Final Fantasy VII. I literally did something out of Final Fantasy VII called the live stream. The live stream carries the dead to the other side and gives them peace in what you call paradise. But it can also grant life again, and it was a little page out of Final Fantasy VII, just for the simple, you know, bringing Will back, because I genuinely did think that I don't think anyone would have been happy with Will staying dead, so it needed to be the Archangels bringing the power together and giving him new life. I will confirm one thing right now, and that's where I gotta go. The next storyline that I have planned in 2 weeks. Okay, it's going to be big, it's going to be huge, it's going to be probably, arguably, the longest storyline I've ever done. The name of the show is all you're getting. The name of the show is Bloodline. You can have your own theories, you can think what you wish, you can think, you can have all this imagination. End of the day, it's called Bloodline. Enjoy it, it's going to be a ride. But this one is complete, perfectly ended in my opinion. I don't think I would have changed anything. I don't regret doing anything at all. Anyways guys, much love, much respect. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Take it easy. Have a fantastic next 2 weeks, guys.